Hello everyone and welcome to another Two Stupid Gamers video. My name is Mash the Stampede and today we have a very different type of thing to show off. It's not something that we typically do for the channel. I acquired a couple of interesting model kits and I wanted to show them off right here for the video in addition to setting them up. So I was in a store by the name of Gundam Planet located in New Jersey, and I was able to acquire a couple of really interesting kits on the cheap too. So firstly, I went ahead and I acquired a Snap Kit R32 Skyline. I saw this and I immediately thought like, wow, the artwork on the box is really cool. But what really draws me to this is the fact that it's such realistic details and it's a very small kit, which my thought process was that A, this is going to be easy to build, and B, it's not really going to take up a lot of space. And most importantly, if you look at the side of the box, you'll actually see when the camera decides to zoom in that there is no glue and no paint required. Thanks to that, this is a shoo-in for me. So we're gonna take a look at this one in today's video. I also wanted to real quick mention the other find that I got from Gundam Planet, which is the Metal Slug model kit figure. I'll put the technical names all in the description to make sure everybody can know what these are. Maybe we can buy them as well. But yeah, they had a whole set of Metal Slug figures. I had no idea about that. Again, these are relatively small, easy to put together from what I've seen online. And there's 6 of them in total. Now, when I first went to Gundam Planet, they had 2 different kinds. There's a helicopter, and I think it was also this one. And the next time I went there, unfortunately, it was gone. I was kind of hoping that when I went to New York Comic Con, we'd get a whole slew of them, so I'd have no problem finding others. But yeah, as you could see, the only one I was able to pick up was the truck. This is the enemy truck from the game. Looking forward to putting this one together. That'll be for a future video. Lastly, I picked up at New York Comic Con a very heavy kit, and that is, it's the same brand as the Nissan Skyline that I was showing off earlier. Thing is that this kit is a little bit bigger. This is a 1/24 scale that's close to double the size. But the other problem with this one is that you actually do require some glue. And if we open it up on the inside, we can actually see the entire base of the model kit is white, which means the very bottom part is going to have to be painted. I don't have a spray booth. I'm not really good at painting, so I'm going to skip this one for now. I'm going to have to find a way to build that one day, but I still wanted to get it because I found this cool booth at Comic-Con that had a crap ton of JDM and just generally like Initial-D model kits, other types of model kits. So I was excited to see that. It was not a bad price. I went ahead and got it. One day I promise I will build it. But that's not what we're here to do. We're gonna set up the Snap Kit R32. I'm gonna throw it over to our B cam so everyone can see the model building process, and I hope to God that this doesn't take too long. I'm sure in the future I'm going to be laughing at myself for saying that. That's usually how it goes. I also picked up a tweezer. This is from Tamiya. Relatively important. It said on the box that we were going to need it, so I figured why not. And my trusty Models side cutter 1 and number 2. This one's a little bit duller. This one's a little bit sharper. I tend to alternate between them, but anyway, let's not waste any further time. Gonna go ahead and open that up, put that to the side, and right away we have the body of the R32 Skyline. We have what looks to be a muffler, grill, and steering wheel, the glass, more chrome pieces. This looks like the taillights and the headlights. Not sure what this is. This looks like to be the inside, the base. And of course, we have a whole bunch of stickers, instructions. Oh, and they gave... I got this cool looking sticker. It's their custom designed, I guess, as you can see from Gundam Planet. It's the Wing Zero custom. And lastly, we have some wheels. Now, yeah, these wheels are really thin. This is not going to be some hardcore kit. I mean, we're just talking something that, you know, this is more for like beginners. Let me go ahead and open that up. Probably should have looked at the instructions first. For those of you that don't know, you do get a You do get a sticker set with your sticker set for your kit, because we do put some stickers on here. That's going to come in handy towards the end. That's basically going to be the final piece. It looks like they even come with a model kit base. Oh, wow. It does. It comes with this model kit base as well. So I could put the car on this. This is actually going to look pretty cool, but I would have to get the one of the other ones too. So I got this kit because I kind of figured it wouldn't take so long to build. It's really just a handful of pieces, so I think we should be able to get through this pretty quickly. I'm going to say right now I'm really bad at stickers. They're just... I don't have a good steady hand for stuff like that. So I don't have my razor on me, so I'll use the Gundam tweezer. Put that to the side. I had imagined this to be going a lot different when I set up to do this video. But the biggest thing that I was concerned about was time-wise. I wasn't sure if there would be enough time to do this kind of video. We did a model kit build on our channel ages ago. It was actually also joined by a guest of ours. And the thing that became really apparent with that was that as soon as I started to do the build, Buddy Zero and Kugla, shoutouts to Kugla, they just had to sit and wait for me to eventually finish. So yeah, shoutouts to them sticking it out to the end. But this time around, it's not as many pieces. I can already tell you that this is way less. This should go a lot quicker than a typical Gundam kit. I kind of went on a model kit spree recently, given that I just bought 3 of them. But also I pre-ordered a premium Bandai Gundam kit, so maybe we'll see that on the channel too. We don't have to paint those, so we could just put it together. But there is the beautiful shell of the R32. I mean, I think this is why you're seeing that this will probably end up being a lot quicker than the typical Gunpla setup, because I mean, this is most of the car right here. You know, it's just a matter of a couple of rest of the pieces. So step 1, very simple. Just gonna put it on the glass. What I like to do, and this does take a little bit of extra time, is I take my duller model kit, cutter, and then just very carefully with the sharper one, I go over the nubs that are left over. People have different ways of doing these. I would like to, and at this point you can kind of sand it down. I try to not do that though. Just a lot of time, I'm not trying to be like too professional here. Again, this is kind of the beauty of this kit. I think this kit series, the Snap-on series, is supposed to be made specifically for folks that really just want like a streamlined process. They don't want to take too long. It should go a lot quicker for that reason. It should be a lot simpler to get into and to set up if anyone is curious. Right now we got to look for some headlights. That looks like a spoiler and headlights, side mirrors. Sometimes you get a little bit more of the nub than you intended to, but that's not bad either, because it's better to get more than it is less. And yeah, like I said, I'm not really trying to go for any kind of like perfection here. Not even anything close. I literally just want to make sure that I get the stuff done in time. I will say unless I put them in backwards, I put the wrong piece in or something like that, the side mirrors don't go in very well. Yeah, the side mirrors feel like they're about to fall off, but I mean, they're in, so that's kind of the important part. Next, we have the headlights, followed by the grille, followed by a piece that goes over the grill. So this is going to be a couple of things. Now, if anyone doesn't know, you're looking for little numbers that are on the actual pieces themselves. And those numbers will tell you which piece you have to use. 5. Another good strategy to observe is to place them in a number order that you're going to remember, so you know which one goes on which side. So the passenger side headlight is going to be number 5, which is this one. And I'm already seeing an issue. I think I might have to put those in last. Find 17 and 24. So this is 24. So I guess you get what you pay for at this price point. The headlights, although they look really nice with the silver piece underneath the translucent piece to really make it look like a headlight, they don't fit very well. They're very loose. I can't get them in any nicer than this, but I mean, it's not like falling out, so I guess I'll take it. I wonder if anyone could take this and repaint it in the style of Paul Walker's Skyline, aka Brian's Skyline. Oh, I was actually supposed to put stickers already on in the mirror. Oh, and I was supposed to put stickers on in the light. Oh no. Well, okay, that's fine. I could do that later. At least I can try. I'll be mindful of stickers going forward. So we have the taillights and the spoiler now. I'm gonna put the taillights on first. And does it say Skyline on the back? Yeah, it actually says, if you look close on the rear end, it does say Skyline on the back. So that's pretty cool. So we don't need to put a sticker on for that, but we do need to put stickers on for the lights. So we're looking for number 9, number 10, number 16, number 2, number 3. So this is 2 and 3. Spoiler comes later. Ah, here it is. Okay, so it's also a silver piece, the taillight, even though it's going to end up being red. So we got 16, 2 and 3. What else did I need? I needed 9 and 10, so those are the stickers. Okay, so these I can't really get away with. Yep, 9 and 10 is going to be these 2 stickers over here. And like I said, I'm really bad at applying stickers. I've done it, tried many times. I don't have the steadiest hands in the world, so putting stickers on is going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Maybe this is where my tweezers will come in handy, but we'll see. Gonna get those ready. Cool, and we have completed grids or runners. I think they're called runners, but whatever they're called, those are done. And of course the stickers. So now, which way is up? Oh wow! If you actually look at it, I do not know if we'll be able to focus in on this, but there's a little arrow in the middle of the reverse side of the taillight to let you know which way is up. That's pretty cool. So we know which side is up. Okay, that is one. If you give them a little push, the circles and the lights will actually start to kind of come out. I'm not sure if we're supposed to do that. Let me see. I don't think it really matters because we're about to put on 2 and 3. So as long as I still have the same side, 2 goes on this way. There we go. We have the completed taillight bar. We're just gonna make sure we have the right direction, and we're going to apply that to the back now through this side. So just like before, it doesn't, I mean, it looks nice. It looks like what it's supposed to, but it doesn't really feel to me like it's in there secure. And that's kind of what has me worried, that like if I put this down and I come back, you know, in 2 months, I'm gonna notice that, hey, when I pick it up, where are the taillights? The taillights are gone. But I guess that feels like as secure as it's gonna get in there, which is a little alarming, but okay. Okay, so now with these, and I don't see any kind of warning in here, but when you have something like this, you definitely want to be really careful. Not to make sure that you're cutting the nub from the runner and not the actual piece. Sometimes it's a little tricky which is which. Those are kind of hard to get. Those are kind of hard to clip. But I made it. I think I mostly got it without too much left over. You know, I think that's going to be as good as it's going to be. But here we go. We got the spoiler. Spoiler is going to be one of those fun parts where it's pretty obvious which way it goes, so there's not much of a problem. Okay, I think that they put extra pieces on. It's hard to see. Let me pull up the thing here, but I think what they're trying to say in this piece is that here, here, and here, they're trying to say that there's extra parts that they left for you to clip. Sometimes they do that. I don't really know why. Maybe so it won't get bent or something, but yeah. What gets really confusing is that the part that confuses me, just to clarify, is that, you know, the first two pieces that the first two nubs that I clipped off, that was what was connecting the spoiler to the runner. So I don't understand why they had others, but whatever. Sometimes I've seen that with Gundam. Sometimes that they do that. All right, what kind of race car would it be without a spoiler? Now I think we're gonna put that to the side because we're getting to the snap part of the kit, and I think that's kind of what this is advertised of. You can see this really weird looking thing right here. Basically, once we take this off, it's several pieces that snap together in place, and that forms a big chunk of this piece of this kit, which again is really nice because it basically allows you to do like less work, making this a little bit user-friendly. So we are done with that. Now this one has a couple of big pieces left over, so I'm going to go in with the sharp cutter. Now, I remember 5, I only got 4, but I don't see the other one, so I guess I'm okay now. I guess I got that one pretty clean. And we have a couple more stickers to apply. 17 and 18. That's 2 dashboard controls, 17 and 18. And I think that's it. And the steering wheel. So this one would have been a good one to show off. You could kind of see it still, but the sticker actually goes over these pieces that are already, or this part of the piece that's already like laid out as if what the sticker is supposed to be was already there. I find that kind of interesting. Pretty sure I put that in the right place. I don't think I put it in the wrong place, so I should be fine. Actually, it looks like I put it a little high, but minor details, who's gonna notice? This will be our little secret. Right, and then the dash as well. So we got all the whole cluster. Cool. Yeah, that's definitely what the tweezers were for. There was no way that I was going to be able to get that sticker in there with my fingers. But yeah, you get a good amount of control from these tweezers. So shout out to Tamiya, making a quality product. Before we do the snap part, let me get in the steering wheel. I think that's how they want you to do this. That's the last piece on this runner. And yeah, let us know in the comments if you do if you do any kind of Gundam, non-Gundam, whatever kits. Maybe you do other cars. I'm sure we have some car guy fans out there. But yeah, just gonna place the steering wheel into the dash where it's supposed to go. Of course, this is a JDM car, so the steering wheel is on the right side of the car, not on the left side. It's okay, I didn't break it. Nice and easy, did not need to go that crazy. It's so funny, now with the steering wheel, you could barely, I don't know if maybe I kind of messed it up, but you could like barely see that there's a sticker of a dashboard back there. Okay, now we snap this together. This is like the titular moment of this kit assembly. I'm so nervous doing this because I know the sound that's gonna make is going to disturb me. It's gonna make me think I broke something, but again, this is called a snap kit. So you can see on the instructions, this is literally what we're supposed to do. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna fold over 3 parts of it. Both sides and the front end. The back end with the seats is already good. We don't need to fold that over. It looks like there's a piece here that connects on the folded part into the part that it's going into, which should hold it securely. And once we're done with this, of course, we can move on to the base, the frame of the car and the tires. Oh, I'm not ready for this. Oh, okay. No, there's no sound. You just fold it. There we go. And this one, I'm gonna do it slowly. I don't know if you need to do it slowly. I'm assuming fast is bad. There we go. And finally no, I did it too. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Sorry. Okay, we're still okay. You want to do this first. And then these two fit into... I kind of figured there was something missing on the other side. Gonna fit these into the front dashboard part first. Make sure that's nice and snug in there. Nice and secure. And now the back. There we go. Okay. So again, I mean, I don't know if I fucked it up by... I don't know if I fucked it up by going a little bit too early, pushing in the wrong piece, but now the side won't really fit as well. I'm trying to get in there. I don't want to push too hard because I don't want to break it. It's a little bit, there's a little bit of a space. You guys can see it. There's a little bit of a space there, whereas on the other side it's a lot more secure. So, but it'll have to do because yeah, any more and I might break it. So we're gonna leave that now. That's all set up. And we have the base of the car, which already comes with the wheel well. We just need to put in, we actually have to put in an axle rod, like an actual rod to connect the two wheels. That's interesting. And my Japanese isn't too great, but there's a little diagram here of the car, and it looks like they want you to move it forward. So my guess is to test that the wheels are rolling. But yeah, I can't read the Japanese instructions. One of the downsides of being a English speaker only that builds these kind of Japanese kits, you don't really know what to do. But yeah, let me see. I don't think this will be too advanced. We're looking for wheels and rims, and we're almost done. There's literally this is like the last piece in addition to stickers. Now, I'm going to fast forward through this bit because putting the tires into the wheel is going to be a little bit repetitive and a little bit of a longer process. Not much to say there. But yeah, tires, wheels, the wheel axle, and actually one more piece, the muffler. We got the muffler too. So we'll get all that together. I'm going to just time-lapse it. Okay, and now we have the completed wheels. As you can see here, there's 4 of them. They were really nice to put together because, I mean, it's straightforward. I also like that they were all numbered the same, so it doesn't really matter which wheel you have. All that really matters is making sure that you put it in correctly on the correct side, and you're all good to go. I'm just going to go ahead and clip off the frame real quick because I forgot to do that in addition to the piping. And we are pretty much all set to put the rest of the car together. I will say these rods are like really flexible, so be very careful. I want to force them in so that they're nice and tight, but it's kind of hard to do that just because I'm worried about bending the rod and breaking it. Yeah. I feel like if there's anything you might realistically break here, it's probably these rods. Oh my god, they even give you... Okay, so here's the comparison. So these wheels spin a lot better, but these wheels don't. And if you notice why, the suspension is lower on this than on this one. Now, that means they basically gave you the option to have lowered suspension or higher suspension. That's kind of cool. Like, that's some attention to detail and knowing, you know, who's going to use your product. But yeah, what we're going to do, I don't like the lowered suspension look, so I'm going to go for a higher suspension. And with that, now the front is spinning as well, nicer. So it's time to put it all together. Okay, well, with the exception of the remainder of the stickers that I'll put in, and I'll put in some B-roll, that is the completed R32 Skyline Snap Kit. I gotta say, it looks pretty cool. There's parts of it that are really flimsy, but I mean, this thing was, I think I paid somewhere in the realm of $20 to $30 for it, so it wasn't anything crazy. For me, it's the perfect size of car because it's not going to take up too much space. And yeah, the build quality is cheap, but again, you're kind of getting what you pay for. It was fun to just make this. This is one of the coolest JDM cars that are out there. And of course, people can go a little bit crazier with this. Now, when I was at Gundam Planet, I had some questions. So, you know, is this something that I should paint? And the recommendation really was that you don't paint this one. This is really just a beginner's kit. This is a great kit to get into. If you're not really big on Gunpla model kits because it takes so long, because the investment is a little bit off-putting to you, I think this could be a great kit to go for. So once again, we want to thank you guys for checking out this video. Of course, you could go way more hardcore into this, painting, whatever. I like how it came out. I'm gonna finish and put on the rest of the stickers in a little bit. But yeah, we want to thank you guys for checking out this video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, let us know in the comments below. Hey, did you try this model kit? Do you have any of the other kits in this series? Because there are a couple of other of them. In fact, you actually get other backdrops too to go with this car if you get some of the other one. And according to the paperwork that's inside this kit, you're supposed to put them together. The kit by itself is okay, but having this as a backdrop is, I think that's kind of a game changer on this one. So I'm really excited about that. We will also do the Metal Slug kit as well. That might be coming up next week, maybe in a future week. But yeah, stay tuned for that. One day I'll get to the big Initial-D A86 model kit when I have better access to painting and stuff. But for the time being, gonna stay away from that. But yeah, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Master Stampede for Two Stupid Gamers. We'll see you on the next video.